DUSHANBE.
Time for the first bronze medal contest.
Yes, coming up first. It is Wenna of the People's Republic of China. She goes up against Melanie LEGOUX Clement of France. It'll be ZHUANG in the white judo gi, LEGOUX Clement in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Iluri Krakovetsky of Kyrgyzstan.
Yes, bronze medal matches first of all. The Chinese team, I have to say, are getting stronger and stronger all the way through the lighter weight categories, the men and the women. And, well, we can only say Stefan Tranu is doing a good job so far, isn't he? Because he's really revved this Chinese team up. It used to be just a heavyweight winner.
He's passionate, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tranu, wherever he goes, he's 100%.
100%. He said he gets on great with the team as well, and you can see it. I mean, they're coming out. They're all fighting for him, I think. But anyway, here we go. ZHUANG, world ranked 18, and really non-stop attacking, this lady. Even the one that she lost earlier, she was coming out there. She just threw it all at her.
Yeah, she had quite a tough quarter-final against Amber Hirschus of the Netherlands. She lost that out. Now she come through the repechage, where she defeated Asia Avanzato of Italy.
I think that's the thing as well, isn't it? Is that when the Chinese come out to you, you know that they're going to give it 100%. There's no just sitting back on it. Let's feel each other out. Like it's just let's get stuck in, and it's a fight all the way. And I mean, LEGOUX Clement. I mean, she's been there before as well, so she understands what it's about. Different styles, different techniques that come. This is a left against righty as well. LEGOUX Clement is the lefty here.
Maybe just a shade taller. LEGOUX Clement.
A lot on the sleeves, but not so many just pushing them down, and that was a clear indicator from the referees at the referee meeting. They're going to penalise anything that's negative with the kumakata.
On the front.
Well, she was the winner, wasn't she, LEGOUX Clement, in the Grand Slam, Tbilisi Grand Slam, but that was back in 2025, and DUSHANBE 2022, that was Tbilisi, 2025,
It's a while back now.
Yeah, so, I mean, she's always there roundabout, but not always getting the medals. We've seen a lot of explosive judo today, a lot of pickups, but we kind of expect that, don't we, in these kind of countries, you know, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Mongolia. A lot of the influences from the wrestling styles seeping into the judo.
You were mentioning about Stefan Tranu. He's got another Frenchman in the chair. It's Florent Urani. Not to be mixed up with the Urani sisters. There are two of them who fought for France. Right. Slightly different spelling. But yeah, he's in the chair. He's actually out of his chair. There he is. Sit back down.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He was a useful boy, Florent Urani.
But they have a good system, don't they, with the coaches? They train them up, they put them out to, you know, some of the smaller events, European events, and then they move them up as they get a bit more experience.
Who is it that's coaching for the French now. It wasn't that long ago that he was on the mat. See him with the glasses on now.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. 66 kilos.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Because he used to look, very similar to a guy that I used to fight as a junior called Brian Corrison. I know exactly who you mean.
Yeah. Ooh. Was she in control of that one, or just ZHUANG on her way down?
No, I think the hands came apart, didn't they? And we were talking about that, weren't we, about the hands. You know, the hands could start it, as long as they start it. And then as they land there, as long as, you know, sometimes you let go because they'll pull it away, and that's fair enough. But it's the attacks that don't have hands to begin with, they're not going to even entertain them now.
I can remember who it is now.
Go on.
Kylian Lebleu.
That's it, it's Kylian Lebleu, that's it. Brian Corrison to me. He'll always be Brian Corrison. He is, absolutely. No, the way he did judo, it was similar. So Brian Corrison, if you're listening in, we're only going back 50 years.
Urani's French is coming on. Sorry, not French, Chinese.
I was going to say, she probably speaks well.
Yeah, he's pretty good with the French, actually.
Still no score. We haven't seen many golden scores
No, that's true.
At this tournament. And we've got one straight off the bat here with this bronze medal match, 48 kilograms. So we're going to go lightest weight category, 48 kilograms. And then it'll be the lightest men's category next, 60 kilograms. Quite a few Sakeshi movements from the Uchimata or Haragoshi today, especially with the opposite stance, left against right. Kind of lends itself because you have that gateway to take the chance, but often the defense is the Sakeshi, just moving that hip out the way. Well, we've got some mouth-watering prospects a little bit later on, and when the Tajik fighters step out, you'll hear this crowd like you've never heard a crowd before. Right hand then of ZHUANG was right on the hip. One score here, can steal this bronze medal. So that's always the problem, of course, catching the sleeve when it's opposite stance. You know, the penalties are there, the possibilities of the penalties. You can't scoop that hand up. Of course, when you do scoop it up, then you know that then you've got to go in quickly. And of course, on the other side of that, you know they're going to go in quickly. And that's why the Sakeshi comes. So now she's got to go in, she's got the grip, and there is the closest we've seen so far. Uchimata there. Landed absolutely on the front there, you could see that, 2 elbows landed. Well, and they were saying yesterday, it's not absolutely on the front, it's the 2 elbows on the front. And that's the key point here. For any, you know, the side landing can still be if both the elbows don't land simultaneously. So you'll see this an absolute front landing here, both elbows together, and so no possibility of the Yuko scored. It's not my favourite part of the scoring bit at the moment, but anyway, so I won't talk about it too much.
2.5 minutes into golden score. No part of the scoring bit has occurred up to now, which is completely different from what we saw in the preliminaries. Such a
and exactly the same.
Again,
Look at that. See, I mean, this is what they're doing, isn't it? The defence is go on to hands and knees. You know, just absolutely make sure that hands and knees are the landing. Anything less, and there's a possibility of a score. I have to say as well, Sheldon, that it always comes at this kind of part of the contest into golden score.
That's a good effort.
Yeah, it was a good effort
from ZHUANG. Almost came up with the little Yoko Sutemi wasn't.
Well, they wake up in the morning, these two, knowing they've been in a competition. Already up to 7.5 minutes fighting for these two. Oh, and not far off here.
She's just getting the better of it here. LEGOUX CLEMENT.
I think so. I think penalty not far away for ZHUANG.
Time for a little bit of a tidy up.
Well, this is another interesting thing, isn't it? I mean, if it does come undone again, what do they do? I mean, because if it's only one of them, do they get the Shido for it for a second time?
Well, I don't know. 7 minutes was pretty good going.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I would be interested to know just whether it would decide the match or not.
Oh, LEGOUX CLEMENT is the one who's, if you like, skating on thin ice, having picked up 2 already.
Yeah.
That was a bailout.
Well, it was a bailout, wasn't it? But I mean, you know, I think that LEGOUX CLEMENT could have let it fall, you know, from a tactical point of view.
Yeah, she held on and followed down.
Yeah, she did. You don't. It's a very even match, isn't it, this one? Well, they both know as well, if they both get a Shido, then ZHUANG will win. A good attempt.
Yeah, we were looking at a similar situation earlier on, where we said the best thing that the athlete who had the single Shido could do was to go for something. Because given that the lower end, she needs to come on top. She's on the side.
They're not going to call it till she's on top. She was looking there, you know, saying, call it, I only need 5 seconds. But she has to come up on top. If she comes up on top and they go, Osaikomi, then if she goes to the side, they'll still maintain the hold down.
Yeah. Just didn't give enough control there.
I quite like that, actually, the fact that you've got to come up and go, boom.
Show me the Osaikomi first.
Yeah, this is it.
And you can slip off afterwards.
Yeah.
You still have control, but you just slipped off to the side. We'll let that go. But first of all, give me a proper
and
Osaikomi.
Of course it's to stop, you know, Togata, Osaikomi, Togata, Osaikomi. It's, you know, it was a rather bizarre situation that could unfold. Look at this. Wow. Well, we've not got our first contest here. That's it, all over. And ZHUANG wins it.
Attack.
The first medalist of DUSHANBE Grand Slam 2026, the winner.
Bronze medal winner for ZHUANG Wenna of the People's Republic of China. Half listening to our stadium announcer then and got caught up.
Well, that was hard fought, wasn't it? It really was.
Medal for People's Republic of China, Wenna. Some highlights on the big screen.
لحظه های مهمی را خوابات در اکران